Hello everyone, this is Ash, and this is Mage Monsters 2. Let's get right back into it. Let's go new game. We're going to stay with Impossible Desert, and there's another character that's been a struggle, a thorn in my side, so I'm going to use this character and kind of use some of the same logic that worked for Gareth. Really just working on those core abilities and then doing duplication after that. Let's go ahead and get into here. So we're going to do, I guess I could, if I'm going to do solo build, I could just go with some gold for now. And we're going to do summon melee. So that could be an interesting little combination to just get the melee in there to kind of do some damage here. The problem is he doesn't really get the gold perk, but he does get survive. So that's a good perk to have like immediately, right? At least I think it's pretty good. So core stats. So you would think armor would be a good thing to get. No, I'm thinking we need to get his damage up and we need to get survive up. And then if we use duplication with a heavy amount of survive, then he should just pretty much become immortal, right? Like, just think about that. If we have survive up really high, I'm going to take a little bit of armor because he does need armor at the beginning. If we don't get enough armor, he's just going to get wiped out pretty quick. But I'm thinking heavy amounts of survive, a lot of damage, and a lot of cleave, and then we'll just scale everything way up, right? But we're not just going to do that. I mean, I was thinking about Life Leech too, but Life Leech does not work for Gareth. So I think we do need to get some regeneration as well, just to kind of have that in the playing field. To get a base level, some very base level stuff for him too. And this build is already flawed. I can already see a flaw because he doesn't get the same scaling that Gareth would get. So we already lost out on that part of it. But that's okay. We could just kind of balance out Gareth and really it'll work out. I think if we just keep pumping into, getting up his armor, getting up his damage, and getting cleave going too, then we can really get a victory. I don't think it's as hard as it seems to be. I mean, the armor would benefit quite a bit for these guys. I'm not going to go super insane with the armor, even though that's usually my go-to. I'm just going to go with some cleave. Some deflection would be a good thing to have, just a little bit. I mean, it's not the best thing in the universe for his upgrades, but it does help. It does help quite a bit, actually. And get the deflection, we'll get his, I need to probably get the regeneration a bit higher. Like, he needs to be regenerating pretty decently to be able to survive a decent amount here. Alright, so let's go ahead and just go ahead and respawn this. We'll take regeneration there. Take one more regeneration, and then we're going to go with some more survive. Okay, I guess in this case, I'm going to go with some deflection. And we're going to drop these dudes. As soon as Gareth is tanking, we're going to drop these dudes behind. And that should help out. Really, I just need him to start taking the damage first and then drop in the summons. So I do see a lot of comments saying, like, I need to use more summons with Gareth. But I don't know, man. I just like him being kind of like a solo build character, too. It's just fun. I enjoy it, okay? So we're going to go with some more regeneration here. I think Gareth with just heavy amounts of regeneration could be good just in itself. But, you know, having a lot of damage is good too. But really, it's his only way to heal himself up is regeneration. You know, having a lot of survive is good too for him. Okay, so here we are. Let's do some more survive. It's good because you get that 22 extra hit points every single time, right? So it's great. So ultimately, like, enough survive and he's just getting tons of hit points. Now that he's got cleave maxed out, though, I can really just balance out that damage and just keep pushing survive up. Like, armor only goes so far, right? We learned that lesson with Gareth. And she didn't have a ton of armor, yet she was able to blaze through like a lot of this. So I'm not going to go super insane with armor. Instead, I'm going to focus in on survive. Survive and regeneration, I think, is more the key two aspects for him. And really balancing out that damage as well is a good thing to do. Okay, so these guys just die immediately, but at least they're a slight distraction for these range units. So he's surviving not too bad on level 9. It's not terrible, you know, it's not the best, but he does have a lot of health, so that's a good thing. So we're going to pump up some more regeneration. I did a little bit more damage. Just trying to balance it out really with damage, regeneration, and survive as well. And I mean, he's doing okay. Probably some more damage would be a good factor right now. Like, I feel like that's ultimately what he needs at the moment. So 135 is good, but he could always use more, right? He's getting 206 every single level. That's pretty nice. And yeah, it's just a matter of damage and regenerating himself. That's really the biggest things. I guess armor is also important at this point because we're going to start getting a lot more like range units and things like that. So we can get his armor up a bit more. Maybe get his armor to like 70 something percent, maybe 80%. And then after that, it's just all about survive and damage, I feel like. So damage is just going to be good because then he could just mow these guys down before they could do too much to him. All right, so we're going to get some more armor. How is your armor, by the way? 62%. No, we'll get it up further than that. 62 is good. I hit the wrong button, didn't I? All right, so let's get some next tier, I guess. Upgrade our armor a bit higher. The thing about his armor upgrades is it does scale up very quickly since it's 5, as opposed to what, the 2 that you would get as a melee upgrade. So that's kind of the good thing about Gareth is he does get a nice scaling for his armor. Okay. Come on, is he going to survive this? It's really all about the regeneration, I feel like. Like, if he has enough regeneration, he can get through pretty much any of this. And armor, really. The survive itself is doing pretty good. I haven't tried a strategy where I just pump up the survive to max. I mean, that could be pretty interesting, too. Because it is ultimately more health, right? And more health is a good thing. So right now, he's getting how much per turn? 272. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then he's also got 73% damage. I'm going to try to get it to 80. And then after that, it's really between getting more survive, getting regeneration, and damage. I mean, his damage seems pretty good now. It's just more so about how he could live. How much he could live through here. Okay, that was a slight distraction for you, buddy. You got it. And we're good. 272. Okay, more armor. What is that? Is that 75 now? It is. Okay, so now we're going to focus in on a few other things. We're going to focus in on... Let's get this to 300. So I need one more survive. Now we're going to pump up his regeneration. We're going to get this to well over 100. That's going to be the main focus right now. Regeneration. We're going to balance it between damage too. So I'm going to get 100 regeneration. And then I'm going to start getting his damage higher. And I think that should be pretty good. And then I think once we do that, we can start focusing in on like maybe getting more units on the summons, cooldowns, things like that. Could also be a good addition because they are helpful in the long run. You know, it's good to have. And he does get so many bonuses for his summons. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be spreading it too thin trying to do that too. Maybe just straight up regeneration would be a good idea, you know? It's something that he might just kind of have glory from having high numbers in. Okay, let's go through here. Should be fine in this stage, I hope. These guys can be pretty tough. This is where damage really would play a big factor for Gareth. Oh, are we going to get summon in time? Barely. He almost died right there. So that would have been really bad. See, it seems like armor doesn't really seem to do all that much. All right. A little bit more survive there. And let's get that damage skilled up, actually. Like, the regeneration's fine, I think. It's just we need to be hitting a lot harder. A lot harder. 201, not nearly enough. We already have 100 damage. So the regeneration's 100. That's good. That's exactly where I want it to be. Drop you guys in. You're not going to survive very long. You don't have the same healing factor that Gareth here has. But he's able to push through pretty good. Okay, he's deflecting all those arrows. Is very nice. Good job, Gareth. I want a Gareth victory, man. I just got a Gareth victory, and I really want a Gareth victory on Impossible. Which is going to be tough, but, you know, it's doable. It's definitely doable. I wish that I could use that same scaling system that we had for McGarth. She really has that factor for her when we break it down. Like the fact that she gets some of that advantage from the scaling. All right, so maybe maybe we'll take some of that cooldown reduction. I mean, it's pretty affordable, right? It's not that expensive. And I know extra units is also a very, very good thing to have. So we're going to take the extra unit. Cooldown reduction. I'm just going to use it all right now towards this stuff here. Why? Because it's good to have, right? It's good to have at least a little bit extra push that we could just pull in here like that. Just here's some units out of nowhere. I mean, they're not the strongest yet. I have to definitely get the tiers up, and I think that's an important factor for Gareth, is having strong tiers for the summons, which we're about to see right now. He's about to die. Let's see if I can get a little distraction in the top. That helped, actually. The distracting helped. So we're gonna have to get us some more. Well, let's get some armor, actually, and we're gonna go next tier and cooldown. Maybe some armor for them would be good. Like some heavy armor for my summons. That'd be a good thing. Just go and drop you guys right there with some armor. How's that feel? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because they all just die immediately anyway. But we should be able to take these dudes out with the summons at least a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's a distraction, so it's something. Okay. And then if I have a giant army rush in, that would be pretty sweet, actually. But, you know, it does take a little bit to get the next... the extra unit there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Gareth some more damage, more armor, and I wanted more regeneration, but it doesn't look like that's gonna play in here. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get these guys attacked by the wolves. Slight distraction for Gareth while he's taking all the hits over here. I mean, maybe scaling the armor up to a good 80 or so is still a good idea. It seems like the immortality would really help out with him. Let's go drop these dudes in. That's really helpful too. Nice. More survive. Why not? That's a good thing to have. A little bit more armor here, and that's very helpful. Maybe yeah, we'll pump a little bit more armor. All right, 31 left. We can upgrade our spells. I guess we could do a little bit more cooldown for our spells. All right, let's go in here. These guys are pretty tough. What I'm going to do is have my units run as support. Let's drop them right here. At least that stops a little bit of the attack here. Just a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to drop them here. Target this dude. It would be nice if I could choose who they're targeting. Come on, man. You need more damage, dude. You're not doing enough. I mean, the slight distractions is helpful, but you just need more damage to equal out. Like, I think Cleave and damage is like kind of his Hail Mary. It's this way of winning pretty much. Cleave, damage, and heavy amounts of armor. Because the survive kind of takes care of itself, right? So I think that's really what we need at this point. But I could be mistaken on that too. So we'll find out. We have these wolves helping out a little bit. They don't do very much, but it's nice to be able to pull them in. Can I get a healing spell for Gareth? Actually, have I never done that before? That's probably the smartest thing right there. Why have I not done that? All right, let's get him some new spell. New spell, and let's get, where is it? Time warp, teleport. It doesn't want to give me a healing spell. Here we go, bless. We're going to get bless. We're going to get armor additional to bless. And let's get him bonus damage as well. This might be the most genius thing for Gareth. Let's go ahead and just drop it in now. Why have I not done this ever? I don't know. Sometimes I'm ridiculous. So let's just get that in there. And then we're going to, instead of his summons, I mean, his summons are good, but like compared to Bless itself, I might have to restart this run. But I think I know what to do. I think I need to do an armor build. I need to do, of course, like Cleave, some damage, and I need to do Bless. Maybe Healing Wave. I'm not going to worry about the units at all. I know that's his thing, but we're not going to worry about that. Let's go back in here. Let's restart. Okay, you guys go in and help with the beginning stages. That's pretty much... I mean, unless I can get them to the highest tier, I think the beginning stages is kind of like their Hail Mary. It's where they're the best. All right, let's go and get a little deflection. And let's get back into it. Boop, 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 boop. The highest tier, unfortunately, just costs so much money. So I would rather just have him be a very powerful unit by himself. All right, so extra armor, extra unit. Now I'm gonna take some deflection. Just go and upgrade our cooldown. That's gonna be very important when we have spells too, isn't it? So a little bit more regeneration. I need to get him survive. Like as soon as possible, I need to get survive. That might be a flaw in this already, is we need survive like from the get-go. So that way we immediately have extra health. Okay, so let's redo this, reroll again. Where's survive? Why don't you want to give me it? Whatever, I'll take deflection if that's the case. And here we go. So we're gonna get this at least 5 points in survive. That's the main thing I'm gonna try for now, because that is 5 points would be like 100 bonus health every single time. And then maybe I'll get it to 10, because I mean that's still gonna be helpful. Okay, let's get another deflection and more survive. Get it to 10. A little bit more armor is not a bad thing either. I mean, we need it. So survive, armor, and I mean, we got the cooldown reduction, so that's good. And then I think I just need a bunch of health, a bunch of healing, and then we can get that little perk that gives us the, you know, extra armor on it and stuff like that. Cleave is also a good thing to have. Let's get a little bit more survive here. Boop, and cleave. All right, perfect. Okay, and I think we're good for this stage. Just go to the next stage, please. Okay, drop them right here. Oh, his health is going down too quick, though. Okay, I think I didn't get enough armor. Might be the flaw here. All right, let's try it again. All right, we're back. So I have Gareth here. I have Bless. I have Healing Wave. I have Summon Melee, which I'm probably not going to use all that much. And then Gareth here. He's got some pretty decent health because of survive. It's not too bad. One thing I need to work on is his regeneration. It needs to be a little bit higher. Because yes, he does have all these abilities, but let's be honest, like even that can't carry him sometimes. I need to build up the armor as well. Regeneration and armor is kind of like a key aspect I need for him, as well as some decent damage, I guess, because he's got cleave. So being able to cut through these guys, see it takes him like 2 hits. It would be much better if it took him 1 hit rather than 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and reroll. We're gonna do armor on the Bless. Let's get his cleave a little higher, actually. That's a good one to have, and we'll just keep going. Cleave's gonna be good to have anyway, especially when there's mass amounts of units like now. Go ahead and get these dudes in to join. Boop. So he's got that armor, he's got that attack speed, is all very beneficial. Okay, here we go. Nice. We're able to get through this pretty easy now with the ability to heal ourselves, which is just a good thing to have, you know? It's not necessarily what I want to depend on for a win, but it's just nice to have a good heal. All right, so let's get some more regeneration for him. That is pretty low, and that's all we can do for that. We have all the spells we really need, so let's go with upgrade spells here. Bonus damage, pretty good one. Healing. What I really want to do is cooldown reduction. I mean, that's just the good to have overall, right? We can shoot in these guys. We can do that. Boom. Keep them nice and fully healed. And then I want that heal to give him armor and heal for a lot. That's kind of the idea. I want to be able to heal. 462, that's not enough, man. We need him to be able to heal for a lot. And get a huge armor bonus for it, too. I think Bless is just like ultimately what's going to help me win this for the most part. Let's get some more regeneration. All right, so we need to do cooldown. Is there more cooldown for me? I mean, heal is good too, but that's 20%. First, I want to get like the core stats kind of high on it, like, and then we could work with percentages a bit more. 20%. Bless, that's bonus damage. I mean, it's good to have the bonus damage. He's 30% on the damage he's already doing. If I were to pump up his damage and then do a bunch of that, it would be pretty hard hitting, honestly. Yeah, let's get the cooldown completed. It's going to be very helpful. And then we'll do all the buffs that he would get from it, too. So we're able to pretty much cast that spell very frequently. As long as I keep his regeneration high and I keep that spell cast, then we should be fine, I think. And we'll do like we'll start knocking up the percentage of the heal too. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get some more damage there. Okay, upgrade spells. So we have that maxed out, right? So we don't really want to mess with healing wave too much. Actually, I could turn that off, right? I could turn off the upgrades for that. So this upgrade spell, we could do more armor. Is always a good thing to have. Right now he's got 73 armor reduction, but if we can get like a lot more armor when he casts a spell, that'd be great. Okay, so boop. So it's pretty much getting him to like 100 armor when he casts a spell, and we are able to cast it pretty frequently. These are some heavy hitters here, so we did get past them pretty easily though, so that's good. I could always get some more armor for him now. All right, so let's go ahead and upgrade our spells. Let's get some more damage for that too. I don't think there's any base heal like percentage increase, but it's okay. We could do, we can do the percentage, I guess. We could do percentage heals. Okay, let's do damage. Just go ahead and turn this off. All I really want is upgrades for Bless, right? Bless, I want to get, oh, here we go. 130 extra heal. I want to get that super high hero's heal for half, right? So he's only going to heal for 644 of that. We're going to have to get that way higher for it to be beneficial for him. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cast this now. Cast the Bless just so we can get it proccing more frequently. And I'd probably want to get like speed control too, possibly if I need it, to be able to control the whole speed of the game pretty much. Okay, so and maybe if I pump his armor up, we can make him pretty much immortal by that point. We got regeneration, we got our own healing system, we have, armor, everything going on is pretty good. I think the armor bonus is really helpful. You get way more armor from Bless than you get from his core stuff, right? So it just makes more sense to level up Bless like crazy. I mean, that gives 5, but the Bless gives, 15 temporary? So let me go ahead and do heal. Damage, heal, and bonus damage. Let's do more armor. Because then it's going to doing kind of a ridiculous amount of armor, right? So 120 armor for the duration of it. It's pretty insane, honestly. Okay, let's get back into it. Boop. Boop. So really, with Gareth, it just seems like Bless is like the go-to, honestly. I mean, yes, there's a moment where he doesn't have it, and you could tell because it really kind of affects things a little bit. But he's able to fight through. Okay, there we go. And then with the regeneration from Healing Wave, it's helpful. Nice. All right, so let's go ahead and get more heal on the Bless. Just pump up that heal like crazy. That's a good thing to have. And then, that way it doesn't matter what my health is in the long run because we'll just heal it all up like immediately. Okay, and let's get back into it. Healing Wave too is beneficial. It'd be nice to do the percentages. You just gotta keep spamming these heals, man. That's all I gotta keep doing, really. And then with the armor bonus we get from Bless, it should be doable. Okay, just gotta keep on my character. Oop, there we go. All right, there's your units to help, and then he's got the assist as well, so it all works out pretty good. Get some bonus damage. I don't think I want to start messing with the percentages just yet. Let's get some more armor. More heal. Oh, I just got a percentage. All right. So getting about 1,000 health every single time. He's getting about 1,000 heal. And then he gets all that bonus damage, all that bonus armor. Honestly, the bonus damage is doing 250%. So he's hitting hard for it. And he's hitting fast. So this is good. Hitting hard, hitting fast, getting it done. So any of those core bonuses I give him, is pretty much it's going to heal him up fully when I do Bless and get him through the day. He's hitting so much harder for it. All right, so I probably want to get like some regular damage too. So let's go and do that. Let's go and get his regular damage higher. So that way it amplifies even more. That 250 is going to be nice when you have, a decent amount of base damage, really. Okay, so boom. Get his armor and damage up. Okay, hitting good. Do it again. Those units, I don't know why I keep putting them in the middle. They just get annihilated when they're in there. Okay, let's go like that. Boop, boop. It's like a full health heal pretty much. And then as long as it's ticking, then, you know, it also gives him that nice bonus. So it plays off pretty well. Here we go. Nice. All right, I think we might be able to do this with Gareth. We're looking a little bit more likely now. Okay, so heal. We'll take the heal from the bless. Take another heal. I'm just gonna keep pumping up heal for a little bit and a little bit more damage. There we go. So 245 damage. He's getting 162 to survive. Not a lot of regeneration, but it's okay. It works. Overall, I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. I mean, the attack speed bonus might be good too, like increasing that a little bit. Ooh, those guys are hitting nice. Those bats are hitting so hard. Okay, they almost got us. Almost. Come on. Got to be able to heal out of that. Oh man, that was so close though. I think I didn't cast it in time or something. Okay, so relying on the heal, that's kind of like what happens there. Let's see, that's 21 though. That's not too bad. What's up everyone? I'm back and I am doing some synergies to kind of make this work pretty decent. Let's get some shamans in here actually. They're pretty good. I already had some shamans. Okay, what else can we get? Cavaliers. Okay, there's a base level of human synergy. We kind of have everything working out now. And it also helps is I have to get the tiers anyway, so I might as well just get all the synergies with it. So I haven't really worked on Gareth himself per se, like just a little bit when I had the opportunity, but I'm really just kind of working on getting synergies all together. So let's go ahead and get some more cooldown reduction there, and still can't get this yet. We're almost there though. We'll get some more cooldown here. Was there a next tier? There is. Okay, we're gonna get the next tiers. We're gonna get some crossbow men. I'm gonna drop them back there in the crowd. And cooldown reduction, crossbow men, this is all pretty good. Just gonna get these guys and start sniping these background dudes. And that will work pretty good on those armored guys too, but you know, we got it. Gareth didn't survive that attack, but that's okay. He doesn't have to survive all the attacks. Some speed for those guys would be pretty good too. Okay, so let's get the next tier. So we have the golems in here. Actually, I'm gonna have the golem run in first. Gareth can run in after them. After all, they're stronger than Gareth is at the moment. He doesn't have enough armor, really. I need to get him a lot more armor. But at least his skeletons can survive in there a bit. They're pretty good. And also, I didn't level up and survive at the beginning, but that's okay. Gareth doesn't have to be the strongest character for this synergy to work. Okay, so we're going to upgrade our spells. We're going to do next tier, and let's go ahead and do cooldown on this one. Next tier again. So my next one's going to be cooldown. So we have acolytes now, and we love our acolytes, right? We have good experiences with acolytes from the past. So I'm gonna, if I can have like a bunch of acolytes, that'll be great. Let's go extra unit like crazy on them, and we'll be fine. And go and like max out the speed too. That'd be pretty insane. I did not mean to click that. So elves demon way, humans elven way. Sure, let's go humans elven way, I guess. I accidentally clicked on that. Did not mean to. So we're going to upgrade spells. We're going to go next tier. And can I do next tier again, actually? Let's do attack speed. And we'll get more summons soon. Oh, wow. That is a good tier to be, actually. We're a tier 5 for our summons. That's amazing. Okay, so now if I can get my speed to be pretty insane, that would be really good, actually. So we're tier 5 for summons. Let's go upgrade. Can you guys get like... All right, we're going to do that. And I guess extra units would be really good to have too. Just a lot of extra units. All right, and let's go. So we have just an army of level 5 mages. Amazing to have. Okay. And I do want to get the synergy too, so I'm still going to get the tier 5 upgrades. Like, even though I do have the summons now, we're still going to get there ourselves. So let's get his deflection up. We can't get it just yet. Do I have any more I can get from here? I do. So we're going to get the beast. We're going to get the sandstalker. The acolyte. We can get the acolyte in here. That's good. Still get a lot more synergy on there. I'm missing like another human. I think maybe one of the low tier humans. I'll have to check and see. But it's good to have these guys in here because these guys are strong. They're strong enough to maybe carry this, just them alone. All right, so it's going to get Gareth some more health, I guess, of all those upgrades there. Tier 4, what do we have? Paladins. Paladins were the ones we were missing. Got it. And is there anything else on this tier that I'm missing now? But I'll take some more of these guys, sure. Upgrade spells. So let's go ahead and give y'all some more attack speed. That's always fun to have for mages. Get them super fast. I remember having a really good run with some super fast mages in the past, right? That was not that long ago. And then now you guys are being summoned pretty quickly too, so that's good as well. I might want to get the melee units too, possibly. All right, so let's go ahead and get some more armor for Gareth so he can stay in this fight a little bit longer. He's kind of dying kind of quick there. Let's go ahead and get a new spell, and we're going to get the melee units too. Just, I mean, they're going to be weak, but at least, you know, something to deflect from my range units a little bit. It kind of draws attention away for a second. And we can always level them up if we need to. Let's see. There's extra unit for you guys. Sure, we'll take that. And let's see. We can get the last tier. Let's go tier 5 to get the Moonrider. It's going to give me the full Elven synergy. I mean, it doesn't really benefit much except for Gareth himself, which is good. That's good to have. And let's get us Lycan. Now we just need the demon, right? The demon synergy to maximize it. Okay, and then I'm going to drop some units back here to kind of set them off a little bit. All right, throw a couple little warriors in there. It just kind of throws them off, you know what I mean? It's interesting to do. Okay, and boom. Those guys don't stand a chance, but we have so many mages on the field. I just need to get a lot more mages, really. Next tier, yeah, we're going to get next tier for that, too. Upgrade spells. That's really what I'm doing now is just upgrading our spells. Let's go extra unit. All right, can I do next tier on... Yeah, there we go. That's kind of what I want now is just next tier on these guys. So that way, at least I have some decent melee units coming in here, too. It's not just going to be my... Not just going to be my range units that are kicking butt and need them to have some support, right? So that's what we're going to do. Drop them some support here. Boop, boop, boop. They are toasting this battlefield, though, so that's good. Y'all are doing a great job. Extra unit for them, sure. And that's not... I keep clicking that wrong button, dude. Humans Elven Way, sure. Dang it. That's such a waste. All right, so we have next tier for that one. Next tier again. And that's pretty good right there. All right, and boom. There you go. So you got a bunch of units that can just kind of jump in there and start this thing off, so to speak, and go. All right, you guys are going to run the back. Oh, boy. We actually are going to get wiped here. Okay, that's terrible. So summoning, I guess it's just going to be quantity over everything else. Even with synergies, it wasn't that good. Man, it is tough to use Gareth, isn't it? All right, everyone, I'm back. So we're on stage 13. And I have a pretty decent run so far with Gareth, and I'm focusing really on armor. Like, that's the main thing. Of course, I have 162 survive, so he's getting some health. You know, he's got 47 damage. It's not the best amount of damage, but at least he's got a little bit of cleave and stuff like that, so that's always an advantage. All right, so let's go and give him some more cleave, actually, now that I looked at that stat, and it made me want a little bit more. I am reducing the cooldown, so I could at least have the archers with me. I mean, they're not the strongest units in the universe, but their backup, they do have a little bit of an advantage. I might take the crossbowmen instead. Like, I might get a little bit of upgrades. At least get to the tier where I have crossbow units. So that way, at least I get the armor piercing. I mean, these guys are okay because they're fast, but armor piercing would be good for taking out some of those heavily armored dudes, right? You guys going to get this. So I would have to get the tier 2 though in order for that to be a factor. Right now I think I'm gonna get a spell. I'm gonna go ahead and get bless again. The reason I'm gonna get bless is because, well, straight up, it's a heal, right? So I mean, it's not a bad idea to have a heal when you're trying for like a heavy armor build. And the plus C also can get the armor buff on it. which is good on itself. So we're gonna get the armor buff right away, actually. So that's pretty big advantage for Gareth because he has a heal and more armor. And two things that would play a pretty big role in this run, actually. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And then it also increases damage with it too, a little bit. So that's not a bad thing either. I don't mind a little bit more damage for Gareth. I mean, he's surviving really well with all the armor. Like, it does more than it looks like it does, honestly. Like, I mean, he's nullifying so much of the damage. And then I have my support too, is I can drop these archers pretty quick. I mean, I got their cooldown okay. It's not the best cooldown in the world, but it's doing the job. I mean, like I said, I still want to get crossbow units if I can. That way we get a little bit more from it. So some Gareth damage might not be a bad idea, actually. We could do 20% of healing spells. That doesn't really matter all that much. I mean, it does a little bit, but not that much. It'll be like 120 heal instead. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get the next unit. You can come join me. Sure, dude. It doesn't matter that much because you're just going to get wiped out anyway. Let's go ahead and get this more cooldown reduction. I'm going to undisable that. You know what? I'm going to redisable it for now. I'll undisable it for the next upgrade I have to do. Let's go and drop that armor on you, bro. You need the extra armor. And we'll do it again right now. Give you that extra armor while my archers do their thing. That's really the main thing I'm using it is for the big armor bonus that it gives. That's about it. I mean, yes, it heals too, so that's also an additional bonus. But he has regeneration, so technically he's going to heal himself. All right, let's go and unblock you. And what I'm going to do is, well, let's do cooldown, I guess. I need extra unit, and not extra unit. That's the wrong thing. I need next tier. I want to do multiple next tiers until I can get crossbow units. That's the main thing I need right now is crossbow units. Okay, I healed the wrong character, so that's unfortunate. But he should be fine regardless because this is not like a super hard level. Boop, boop. But crossbow units, having a bunch of them on the playing field is going to help a lot with some of those annoying units that come up pretty soon. Some of those heavily armored things like the dragon. You should be able to tank most of the damage, which would be good. And then we just get the dragon in. I mean, get these units in to deal with the rest of it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get bonus damage. Okay, I'll take it. We're going to do... Where is it? Next tier. Next tier. I'm going to turn this off for a second. Just for a moment. Just because I don't want to keep wasting... Alright, fine. I'll take that one. And, dang. Alright. Let's get back into it. Now, I do want to keep getting bonuses every chance I can for my, my buff. I mean, it would be nice to have a more powerful, a more potent heal, right? Is right now you can see it kind of doesn't do all that much. The armor does help, though. It does. All right, so we got our crossbow units. Nice. And they're all crossbow units, so we're good on our upgrades then. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. So now I can start working on armor more and really that ability as well, just the ability itself. Okay, and let's see. More armor for Gareth. How you doing on armor, by the way? You are at 85%. Let's get you a 90% because that sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? 90, so you're at 86. And where you're at now, 88? 87. Okay. And then we're going to just keep boosting your armor as much as we can. Boost. And there you go. Crossbow units. Got them way too close to the fight there, but that's okay. They'll be able to respawn soon enough. Okay, and then boom. I think just having him super armored and buffing the armor even higher is just like overall the way to go because he is a tank pretty much. He's a tank that can self-heal with regeneration. And yeah, we just got to keep his armor high enough so he doesn't get hit for a minute. That's it, really. So more regeneration will not be a bad factor either. But I think we're okay with that as long as I keep my heal high enough. Yeah, let's do that. Upgrade unit heal. Let's go ahead and let's get that core heal. I want to do more of that actually, just the core heal itself. Okay, and then we're gonna do his armor 88. Not bad. Let's do this. Boom. So he has that little bonus for a minute. Here we go again. As long as it's staying on him, we're good. Got these guys here. The armor piercing of them is going to take these dudes out a lot faster. That's good. Look at that. They're just taking them out one at a time. Very nice. Okay. Extra unit heal. I mean, that would be good, but that's not going to be the thing I do. Let's do some damage. A little bit more regeneration might be a good idea for Gareth, actually. And I'm going to give you more armor. There was something else I wanted to do for you too, but I can't remember what it was. Okay, we'll just do armor for now. I don't remember, Gareth. I'm sorry. Right, so you can help take down those bosses' health. I might want to get that bless up a lot more for the armor because it gives 15, right? As opposed to the 5. I mean, yes, it's a constant 5 that he gets, but the 15 is like way more benefit, I think. Okay. Boom, boom. You're doing fine, Gareth. You're doing fine. Just keep it up. You can tank through almost all of this. Maybe damage would be a good thing for Gareth to bonus up in a little bit. I mean, he can do percentages with his bless, but, you know, that only goes so far. The bless is at least healing a lot more. Like, it's probably healing him for about 100 now or so, which is good. Then I'm going to just keep dropping these crossbow units in. Crossbow units are good. I don't really need to upgrade the tier anymore, I don't think. I think that's plenty. Heal. Let's do a regeneration, I guess. And what else was I going to do? I was going to upgrade a spell for bless. Let's go ahead and do cooldown. I'm going to take you guys off. So we have heal, bless, armor. I mean, damage would be good too, but let's just bump that armor up. We know we like our armor. And I mean, in the end, that's what's going to carry me through this. It's just a lot of armor. Oop. So what? He's getting like another 30 bonus armor or something like that. That's really good. I am going to need a stronger heal, though. As you can tell, he's taking some pretty massive amounts of damage here. So that's not good. Hopefully he can survive this. Might need to get his damage up too, like his core damage. Oh no. No, we're going to lose Gareth? No. Oh no. Uh-oh. This is not good. 21 again? Are you for real? Okay, we're back in action. So now I'm not really messing with Gareth too much. More so the summons here. Let's go ahead and take some melee armor, sure. So we're going to keep working on the summons. Let's go extra unit. I want extra units for my, mostly my melee units. Because they're pretty powerful. For the most part, like they hit hard and they hit fast. Okay, so we're gonna drop you guys in here. I mean, they're good to drop in and just have a force to be reckoned with right away, while the mages kind of deal the damage, right? Do the justice in the background. So we need to get that cooldown reduction pretty solid. I mean, Gareth should be able to hold his own a little bit, because he does have a lot of armor, so that's good too, right? Trying to keep his armor up a little bit. All right, where is Gareth's armor, actually? I mean, maybe some damage for him could be a good thing. Okay, so full speed. We're going to do some more cooldown reduction here. And give Gareth, if I can, give him some more armor. That'd be good. Oop. Drop you guys here, so that way, you know, it kind of stops some of that force from rushing Gareth right away. And we're going to drop some of you back here. Boop. I like dropping these dudes right in on them because they're strong units. So it's kind of funny for the surprise factor of it. All right, so we're going to get those guys in there to help out. I'm really running support with the blah, 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 extra unit. Running support with the summons as much as I can. All right, some more armor for Gareth. Okay, and then once these guys are settled in, there we go. Drop those guys in. And here we go. So that should help out a lot. Oh my gosh. There we go. Drop a bunch of units in. I don't think summons work with synergies really, so I'm not too worried about the synergies, even though it would be kind of cool too. And I mean, having some permanent units would be cool as well. But we got Gareth in here doing some work, and then I'm just having some port pretty much run with Gareth. That's the most. That's the best I could do is like have him strong and have some support in there. Okay, so we can do cooldown max. Let's get Gareth some more armor. I think he's doing pretty good on armor. Let's see. He's at 60, which is 80% armor. Let's give him a little bit more, actually. What does that put you at? 81%. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. He does not have Cleave, but he doesn't need Cleave because we just have immense damage coming in, don't we? So let's go ahead and drop in my mages right away. Drop you guys in. I want to drop them to deal with the casters, but, it takes a minute to get those guys in. Oop. All right, here we go. And then there's your support. Good. I like having these guys drop in the back part of things and deal with it that way. Oh no, we're on 21. 21's always, man, I don't like level 21. 21 is like the 24 before 24 happens. Gareth builds are crazy, dude. But that's really all the time I have. I've been recording this for like 3 hours. I have to pause it in between stuff, and it's just not working, man. I'll have to work with Gareth some more and figure out something. Leave a comment. Let me know if you see anything that might work good with Gareth. All right, everybody. I'll see you all in the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe. Bye-bye.